The magnificent bird of paradise is a species of bird of paradise. The magnificent bird of paradise is distributed amongst the hill and mid-mountain forests of New Guinea and surrounding islands. Like most members of the family bird of paradise, the male is polygamous and performs an elaborate courtship display. A widespread and common species throughout the large range, the magnificent bird of paradise is evaluated as least concern of the threatened species. As the name suggests, the magnificent bird of paradise is magnificent indeed. It has one of the most complex plumage arrangements in the family bird of paradise. It reaches around 26 to 26.5 centimeters in total length, though the body is around 19 centimeters. The male has beautiful golden yellow wings which are overlapped by a silver-colored mantle or cape that reflect white or whitish glow with deep red feathers bordered by black beneath the cape that form a semicircle over the wings. There are also scruffy brownish feathers on the side of the cape. The head is fairly soft. It is a light brown in a scallop pattern on the top that extends to the back of the neck, and a darker reddish brown on the face and below on the chin. It has a pale gray bluish bill, dark brown eyes, and a thin, white line that extends behind the eyes. Below is entirely different story. Almost the entire underside consists of the large, iridescent green breast shield, which is finely decorated with lime green to turquoise skill-like feathers that run down the middle of it. The plumage under the shield is blackish brown. When fully extended, the breast shield is edged with shiny turquoise greenish. The tail is blackish brown with two long, sickle-like, partially curved central tail plumes that are colored light blue. As characteristic in the genus Cicinnurus, both sexes have colorfully blue legs and feet. The female is drastically different from the extravagant male. She is light brown above, including the tail. Her head is light brown, but the chin is intercepted by brown bedding and creamy feathers that extend all the way to the rump. Her bill is the same color as the male, and she also has the white line extending behind the eyes. It is sympathetic with its congener, the king bird of paradise, and hybridization has been noted several times. Over 20 specimens of this hybrid exist in the museum, though no wild record had ever occurred. It was once even thought to be a separate species called King of Holland's bird of paradise. This hybrid is a scarlet red above of the king with the golden mantle cape of the magnificent, also sporting two long tail wires more resembling the king's but being partially curved at the tip with no green spirals that the king sport. They tend to prefer tropical and subtropical mountains and hill forests at altitude of around 1,500 meters, though they can be found around 1,780 meters as well. They build their court on rugged slopes of rocky and uneven terrain. The bird feeds mainly on fruits, but also feeds on animal matter, and possibly take nectar and flowers. They mainly feed solitarily, but may also feed in mixed species congregations. The courtship display of the male is very unique in its family. It typically takes place on the sapling standing out from the ground. He commonly tends to his court and makes sure it stays clean and clear of fallen debris. When a female attends his court, he is usually on a display perch. Here is where he does his display. He leans backward to point where his body is perpendicular to the settling, raises his mantle cape that where it appears like yellow halo behind his head, expands and flexes his iridescent breast shield and waggles his sickle tail on each side. Though this performance is comical, it is often observed by many females nearby who do not take the male mating with the audience member too lightly. When the male is about to copulate the cow female, other females nearby will spring from their perches to attack and sue up the female, and the males is discouraged and may have to wait a while to perform again. Typical of most of the birds of paradise family, the female takes up all parental duties, including nest building, incubation, and chick rearing. They lay 1 to 2 creamy yellow eggs, and incubation usually concludes within 19 days, and the chicks usually fledge in 18 days. The magnificent bird of paradise is included in the same genus as the king and Wilson's bird of paradise, though it's more closely related to the latter. The genus Cicinnurus form a clade with the genera Paradisaeidae and Paradisaeidae, and the other closest genus is Astratea, though it is not included in the clade.